welcome back to my channel. How are you guys all doing? I really did miss you. It's been such a long time and so many things have happened in so short a period in my life. But in summary, life has just happened and it's been so busy positively, which is the whole idea. And I just thought to drop this video, not just for you guys, but also for me, because this period of my life, I never want to forget. It's such a very peculiar and interesting time. And I know that, doing this video is kind of like an archive for me that I can go back to and look at my days of humble beginnings and all that, if you know what I mean. Okay. So today's video is about my office space. I know it sounds it sounds silly and trivial, but I just felt the need to shoot a video about my office space or my workspace. I would call it workspace because it's not, well, I'm not working at the moment. I took the break to actually focus on school. And the past 8 months of my life, I went back to school to study HR, and I'm just rounding up. And I just thought at the spur of the moment that I should do a video showing what inspires me during this period, what motivated me to keep going, because there were times that I was questioning why did I even think of this? Because it was quite challenging, but it was worth it. I don't know I know it's going to be worth it. So far, I feel like it's worth it. Don't let me keep rambling. Anyway, the whole idea is to do a video of how to set up like a workspace at home that can leave you constantly motivated and inspired to keep working and keep moving. If you're like me, I always like to have like a setup. Like I've always dreamt of that. And when I was in Nigeria, I always complained that the reason why I wasn't always working at home, or because the reason why it was always difficult for me to actually focus, was because I didn't have like a space, like a study area. When I was growing up, we had a study in my parents' house, but because we're renting when we were married in Nigeria, it was difficult to have an extra room for study. Thank God for Canada. Thank God for Canada.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
We came here and immediately I spotted this space in my house. Even though it was kind of awkward, I just said, you know what, this is my space. Oh my God! Wow! I kind of set it up that way, and I'm really happy I had that insight, because I think it actually, I would say that it actually contributed to my overall success, during the whole process of, school and all that. So yeah. So I'm going to show you guys actually how I kind of set it all up, and then we'll talk through how I came about all the things in my setup. Yeah, so stay tuned. So welcome back, guys. You know how I said that the whole setup was really awkward? This is why I'm saying so. So once you step into my house, it's a townhouse, so it's 3 floors, I think, yeah. And the first thing that you see is this space. So I know that some of my neighbors use it as a second living room, but I just simply spotted this space and just fell in love with it, and I thought this would be my space. And because people are not really visiting anyway, so why not? So when you come in, I'm the first person that you see, and I have this chair here that you can sit down and take off your shoes if you want to. And I have my heater here because this is the coldest part of the house. So literally, I always have to put on the heating, even if the overall heating is working. And then this is my spot, because I spend like 18 hours of my time on this spot, this space of the house. So I literally did it in such a way that I have all my workout stuff here. So I have no excuse. So in between classes or anything, I feel like I need to stretch or do some workout. I literally pick up my stuff. I have my step board somewhere there behind the mirror. I have my skipping rope somewhere there too, and I can literally just take off and work out, because most times I dress up like workout clothes anyway, so it's easy for me to just change to the workout mode. And so I have my big table. This table I got from a thrift store. If you've been following me long enough, you know that I got a lot of stuff from the thrift store when we moved at first. So this table, I actually got it from a thrift store with this cabinet, which I love so much. It came from the thrift store too. It really matches, it even matches with the floor. It was well thought of. Even though it was a thrift store, I used sense to pick things because I kind of have eye for, you know, all those thrift stuff, considering that I have a business in thrift. So I got this table. It's so big. I love it. So I have my printer. This screen, I had to get it because I needed more than one screen. I got it on Facebook Marketplace, like 20 bucks. I had my laptop from home, and this laptop riser, I got it from Amazon, but I've had it years ago. I think when I went to give it to my son in America. And so the funny thing is, you know how people say you need lights to be facing you when you're doing like video calls? I also got these lamps from thrift stores, like from the same thrift store. These two lamps, the silver, they really match the setting. Yes, I have eye for those things. And I literally removed the covers because I wanted it to be bright enough. So I have two, depending on what I'm doing. So if I'm in class, I'll switch on only this because this is where my laptop is. If I'm doing an interview, which I've been doing lately, I switch on the two because I want everywhere to be bright. So I have this board that I stick on my timetable and things like calendar, things that I just need to remember, affirmations and stuff that I always remember that I'm doing this for the overall good of my life. So I have my headphones hanging on this. Two of them, I have two headphones, depending if this one is a Bluetooth one, so sometimes I don't want to use the wire, I use that. And this one is the one that has the microphone, like the one they use in customer service complaints. So I have that if I want to contribute in class and all that. So one of the things I love the most that I have is this right in front of me, which is a picture of the bridge at Ojuelegba, under the bridge. I've shared it before on my Instagram page. It was given to me by the actual painter. He took a picture of the place and then he painted it. I love it so much. His name is Nduka Omege. He did it in 2014 and he's in Surulere. He gifted it to me. I love it a lot. It always reminds me of where I come from, and you know, the boss is in Lagos State, and yeah, I live in Surulere, so I relate totally to this picture. This is timetable for my son's school. One thing I did this year that I added was my vision board, which I just put right beside me. I really love this because it being right by my side always reminds me of my why. You guys might not be able to see clearly what I put there, but were things like live my best life. My 2021 is my year of consolidation. So I put in some work last year. I expect to see returns this year. All those kind of stuff, you know, things that will just literally just, you know, keep, you know, encouraging me to do more. This is one of the most expensive things I have here. I couldn't get any nice chair from thrift store. I actually got one, but it was just terrible. So I trashed it, and I got this one. It's one of my most prized possessions that I got in September when I started school. But I really love it because it's a massage chair. And so it really helps my back, you know, because I spend like 18 hours or even more. I spend like all day here, literally. Even after school, I will go back. I will have to sit down and do assignments and all of that. So it was very important I got a good chair. I think like 200 bucks on Amazon or something. I have my shredder. Got that from Staples, I think. Yeah. Then I just added this plant. So this plant was given to me a while ago. I posted on Instagram when I got it. But I put it upstairs. But when I started to interview for my role, because I'm finishing school, I'm starting, I needed to, you know, make my background really nice. You know, it was just this painting that was here. It was kind of boring. So I just thought, what can I do to, you know, make everything still look business-like, but nice. So I included this plant in the whole setup, and it works. I think it does work. Then we have pictures and we have stuff from our past life. So yeah, that's basically it. So you come into the house, I'm your first point of call. You see me, but it's okay because it's not a messed up arrangement. It's a decent arrangement, but it's just my space. I find out I'm so productive when I'm seated here, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, so that's my office space. So as I said, this video is as much for me as it is for you. So if you're going to start school, for example, you might want to consider that you have all this, because this, you need light, you need a printer, you need a second screen, and it doesn't have to be fancy and expensive. Just get one off Facebook Marketplace. You need a riser, honestly, because, or you raise your laptop maybe with books, but because you need to think about ergonomics. Oh my god, I don't know, I'm getting it wrong, you know what I mean. Anyway, so you need to ensure that your laptop, your webcam is at eye level, and so you might want to get this riser. I think I got it on Amazon, so you might want to get same. And your fitness is very important to me, so I always just literally, I could be watching the lecture and just be carrying my kettlebells or something like that, or my dumbbells. I have my workout gear to downstairs, so after, in between classes, I really don't have excuse. I just change and go out and do some physical activities. So it's really kept me sane, and I think that it'll be good for you to have like a setup like this to, you know, just avoid doing school on your bed and all those stuff. It can be very distracting. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for sharing my space with me. Thank you very much for watching. I know some people will say, what's my business with your office space? But I know also that the setup will give people ideas of how to set up, because as we're going to summer, some people are starting school in the summer or winter, or, you know, anytime in the year, they might be trying to figure out how to set up for maximum productivity. So I hope this little setup will give you an idea of what you need. You know what I mean? So nothing fancy, you can get everything here, maybe apart from your laptop that you might need to get like top notch. Everything here was pretty cheap. This is the most expensive thing, this chair. This, and yeah, rightly so, because I needed something that would help me with support on my back and all that stuff. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel down below. Share this video with friends that will care to know. And yeah, keep watching. Now that I'm done with school, I would be sharing more videos about, you know, my immigrant life in Canada. Even though it's over a year, I still have a lot to learn. I've learned so much too that I feel like I need to share, so that there will be no need for you to reinvent the wheel. You can simply step on our shoes or step on our experiences and just leverage on it. And yeah, and you make your, you know, stay here very successful. Thank you very much for watching. Till next video. Peace out.